Hey guys, welcome to another video of Crypto Rational. Today we're going to look at a new project called BEOBLE. BEOBLE is a simple chat-to-earn project. It raised 2 million last December in capital from tier 2 investors. They currently are in their seed round. They have had a 20 million valuation, and they basically have had a confirmed airdrop. So before we're going to look at how exactly you can farm this airdrop, we're going to look at the financial stuff. So now we do my most favorite part of every project that I will analyze on this channel, which is the financial stuff. So if you aren't interested, I will put in a timestamp to the more practical stuff on how to actually earn the airdrop. But if you're interested in any of this, just keep watching. It will be like a 1 to 2 minute quick analysis on how we sort of evaluate these projects and what kind of airdrop you can expect from BEOBLE. It's sort of what sets me apart. I think of most crypto influencers, YouTubers, most people on Twitter. They usually, tell you what to do, but not exactly how much you can expect, or they just put in like random numbers and random valuations. There's usually no strong financial backing. I have a pretty strong finance background myself, so I like to, I love making these valuations and to sort of help you guys out to get like practical sense on what you can expect. This is like a very simple, very basic valuation, which can sort of be like a very how would you say that, a very simple guideline on what you can do to sort of maximize your time versus effort to get like the most bang for buck airdrop reward. Because that's why we're here at crypto, to make a lot of money in as short as possible time as possible. Which brings either risk or certain amount of capital. So let's take a quick look at the financial part of BEOBLE. They raised 2 million about a month ago. Valuation was 20 million. They finished their seed round. They're currently in their strategic rounds. So let's just assume it will do like a 10x from the current valuation, because a lot of these investors are like heavily vested. They will get like their tokens vested over like at least I would assume 1 to 2 years, but probably cliff 3 to 6 months. So the current valuation, if the project maintains that value for the coming 2 years after the token generation event, they will be probably break even. Now, my expectations for this are probably do an 10x to a 25x from the current valuation, because it's like super early. They have some strong backings. The product is actually pretty fast, pretty reliable. I've been using it for I think almost 2 weeks. I haven't seen like any big errors or any major flaws that you usually see with projects that are this early. So I think like a 10x to a 25x is something you can sort of expect. Now, let's quickly take a look at it. So what I did is looked at the valuations. 10x will be 200 million, 25x 500, 50x 1 billion, and 100x 2 billion, which will put them at this will be like a top 200 token, a top 150 token, a top 100 token, a top 50 token. Looking at the market cap of overall tokens. So this would be like your AVAX and your Phantom, like that tier. And then top 200 will be like like from the big shit coins to like the projects that are like half dead or like still like a shadow from the from the bull market of 2-3 years ago, or 2018. And these numbers are just like what kind of portion of the supply are we expecting that they will drop? Well, from 1%, 3%, 5%, 10%. I sort of expect somewhere between like 1 to 3%, but I sort of expect like something between like 1 to 3%, but it could be like 5% because the cat token is like heavily implemented in this project. So I haven't been able to find any pie charts where you can like see the allocation based on this and that. But usually I would say like 3 to 5% would be like medium, 1% would be very low, 10% would be super high, which I don't really expect. So I've made like 4 different risk appetites. So if you're very pessimistic, you will believe in the low. So it'd be like the 20 million valuation and a 1% airdrop. And if you're basically at the place, if you have like 1/10,000 points of the total amount of points, so not the rank, but if you take like the total amount of points, which is like, I don't know, like 10 million, and you have like 1/10,000 of that, you will get like 1/10,000 of the 10 million share, which will be like $2. If you're in the top 100, you will get 2,000. So if you look at the extreme situation here, which means if they do like an X100 and they give like 10% airdrop, your part of that airdrop will be worth about $2 million. Is that realistic? Not at all. Is it fun to speculate? Yes. What do I expect? I expect most people to be somewhere between, I would say, like the medium and low valuation, and at the ranking between like 1,000. Yeah, so I quickly updated the sheets. The amount was calculated correctly, but the headers were wrong. So basically, what I was saying is that I probably expect it somewhere to be like around this medium mark, so like a 25x from the current valuation with an airdrop of 3%, and I suspect most people will be somewhere between these three shares. So if you have like 1,000 of points, just a lot, but they're currently, I think, probably just a few thousand active people. They themselves said that they have like 60,000 registrations, but if you like use the platform, it's probably like a few thousand. So this could be realistic, but you have to like grind hours on the BEOBLE to probably get close to this. But I think like if you spend like 20 to 30 minutes every single day, well, not that much. I think if you spend like the first day 20 to 30 minutes just like working with BEOBLE and referring like a few people through Twitter, because it's invitation only, so it's quite easy to actually find people that need the invitation. It's quite realistic to get somewhere between these numbers with a minimal amount of effort. Like the earlier you are, the more points you can accumulate, of course. So if you like see this video and it's like a month further, you're probably not going to be around this, but you're probably going to be around $150. So a simple sheet that I usually make for every project. If you guys want, I can share these Excel files, with all the calculations and stuff like that for every project that I uncover, free of charge, of course. I'm not gonna ask any money for like what takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to make. So you can share with everyone you want. I don't really need credits or something like that. It's just to just to help out you guys. So here's like basically a summary. So what the min max is. So if you're like, so the minimum risk appetite, which is the low 1x and the 1%, and the high is the extreme 110x. So you're to the minimum amount. But it's interesting to see, like, if you have like a 1/10,000 share of the total amount of points, and sort of expect something between 20 to 20,000. I would say probably closer 20, but it could be around like 200 to maybe 2,000 US dollars. And if you're in this tier class, I would say you can look at the minimum of 200. So that's basically my financial research, looking at like average valuations of projects that look like BEOBLE. Yeah, so now we're going to look at the investors that invested in the seed round and the strategic round for a total of 2 million US dollars. I think the most notable of these are DGC. Samsung Next, and Hashkey Capital. Hashkey Capital is a centralized exchange mostly used in Asia. They've been investing quite a lot in upcoming projects. BEOBLE itself is also Asian based, so they have some pretty well, wouldn't say big backers, but they have like investors that tend to invest in projects that tend to be successful. Samsung Next is an investor in the Board a Yacht Club, which I think they made a killing on. So, it's never a guarantee for any future, returns, but it's sometimes a nice metric to look at the current investors and who they are and blah blah blah. You know. So let's move on to the airdrop part. So this is from the BEOBLE docs, where they basically explain that these cat points are to indicate your level as engagement as a BEOBLE user. They will use these points to determine a user's eligibility for future rewards such as token airdrops. Which basically means that you can say that it's like 99% confirmed that this will be an airdrop. So it might be very well worth to start grinding now. The next part of this video I will show you exactly what to do. So basically you go to beoble.app. I will put all the links and all the other stuff in the description, so you guys don't have to worry about any of that. So you basically connect your wallet. It can be any wallet. It just has to be like EVM compatible, I think. I'm not sure if Solana actually works. I think it does, but it says like assets like Ethereum. But I just connected my MetaMask wallet. It will ask you for an invitation code. I currently only have like one invitation code left. You get, I think, 10 a week, but everything from my part is used up. So also in that part, I have like zero incentive to actually make this video because BEOBLE isn't backing me. If they want to, please, because I actually use their platform, so it would be nice. But I'm not gonna, ask directly. Probably what sets me apart from most influencers is that I actually just enjoy making these videos, and like the future AdSense rewards might be interesting, but I don't really have much hope in it. But so that's basically that part. Now to how to actually. So you've managed to sign up. You're probably very confused at how this works. Well, you can sort of think of it as a Twitter for let's say Telegram for crypto. So it's quite simple. You have all these chats. When you first load up the application, it will ask you to like join all these projects that you see here. I'm not sure what this is, but you have like 3,000 people in it. I just follow them all, and you can basically start chatting. So how do you earn cat points? So there are basically three main ways how you can earn these points. The first way are your daily tasks. So if like a daily giveaway, you just click on it, you get 10 points. You send 30 messages, you get 10 points. You follow one account, 10 points. You react to 50 messages, 10 points. Super react, 10 points. Daily good morning, 10 points. Then you have basically the same tasks but on a weekly basis, and these yield you a bit more points. So like the daily amount of points you can get is usually between like 60 to 80, and the weekly points is about close to 100. So you could look at about, I would say, 7 to 800 points a week. Also, you get 3 points from connecting your Telegram, so that's already 1,000 points, which will get you in the level 1 airdrop. No, I'm sorry, you get a level 2 airdrop because you need 1,000 points to reach level 2, which already I think puts you in a very good position. So the second way of earning airdrops is found. One second, is found here. So for every person that you refer to BEOBLE, you get 20 points. Usually it's quite hard to refer anyone to, well, let's say any crypto project, but the nice thing about this is that it's invite only. So you basically have a lot of people looking for these invites, because without an invite they can't join. You get 20 points. I think you can invite 10 people a week. You get 20 points each, I think, which will be 200 points extra, which puts you at like 1200 points a week. And you also get 2% of all their earnings, which is not a lot, but if you like invite, I don't know, 20 people in total, you can sort of say they get like 40% um, point count of the average amount of points that they collect. You know, like if I would suggest finding active people, but if they get like, I don't know, 100 points a day, that's already pretty good. Now the third way to get these points is actually to play Wordle. I won't suggest playing this because you can actually lose points. But if you're good at Wordle, you can basically, if you guess the word correctly, you can earn. I will show you guys. You can earn. Where is it? You can earn somewhere between 6 to, I would say on average, you earn like 5 to 6 points. These games are like every 2 minutes. If you play like, I don't know, 30 rounds of this game, you can earn like 180. Well, I'm sorry, I don't think it's, no, you can play one game every 5 minutes, because the game itself lasts 2 minutes and there's a 3 minute delay. So you can play 12 times an hour, about 5 points each. If you guess it correctly, which would put you at like 60 points an hour. If you do that 1 hour a day, you're looking at 400 points extra, which put you at a total of like 1600, which would put you to get level 3 airdrop in about 2 to 3 weeks, which is pretty damn fast. But yeah, to go back to the daily tasks, I'll just quickly show you guys how to actually do them. I can use this chat just as an example. So basically, this counts as one reaction. Sending 1 point is this super react. If I click on, for example, this person here and I follow her, this also checks out for those 10 points. Sending messages, well, that's super easy. You just say like, I don't know, like good morning or like hello everyone, like simple stuff like that. You send like 30 messages, there's no delay or something like that. You can send like, I don't know, one message every second, so that would take like 30 seconds. The daily GM has to be in this chat, which is called General, which has like 200,000 members, but as you can see, the amount of active members is like pretty damn low. So yeah, so basically to summarize BEOBLE, they've had like tier 2 investors, Samsung Next, Hashkey. They had their seed round, raised 2 million at a 20 million valuation. It's chat to earn. The application itself, like I said before, it's like super fast, super polished, works like a charm. So for a seed tire or a project that's in their seed phase, I would say the usable product of this is like amazing. They pretty much have a confirmed airdrop in the form of cat points. So that's basically it. This is the first video on this channel. If you guys would like subscribe, like, I don't know, favorite, or comment anything on it, I would like really appreciate it. Just give me like tips, tricks, because I'm not an influencer. I'm not a YouTuber at all. So I basically am just a person that works in finance, has been in crypto for like 6 to 7 years right now. A pretty deep understanding of how the financial part of this works. Also, I would say like a medium kind of understanding on how the technical part of this works. I don't code professionally, but I code, just like for fun, or just like simple projects like NFT projects and stuff like that. Simple tokens and You know, like nothing too special, but I can read a simple, a simple smart contract or set up a simple node and stuff like that. So if you guys like would let me know what kind of stuff you find interesting, you know, just let me know in the comments. I'm also am starting a fresh Twitter account, which is at crypto rational underscore. I'll put the link in the description. If you guys could follow me, I will post like daily alpha, probably faster than you would see on YouTube. But basically, any kind of support, I would like really appreciate it. Um, yeah, I know this is probably like a super long video. Try to make it a bit shorter. But I'll add timestamps to see like so you guys can decide like what kind of part you find relevant or not. Like some people just want to have like straight up action, like just show me like what to do to get the airdrop. Some people want a complete understanding. Some people already know what to do, but just want to know like the financial part of the project. Just explained. So yeah, I will try to upload like 1 or 2 videos every day on projects that I think are um, either low investment, low time, high reward, or like medium investment, or I will try to upload a video like every day, like maybe 1 or 2 on projects that I think are either a low investment, high time, high reward, or medium to high investment, low time, and high reward. Because I think spending a lot of time and spending a lot of money to get an airdrop, it doesn't make really much sense, because the time you've spent doing that, you could probably earn the same amount doing another, you know, another airdrop farm. And I think the projects that take in a lot of capital should be, like time efficient. So yeah, just keep following me. I will probably improve these videos quite a lot. Also, sorry for the thumbnail. I don't know exactly. I just looked at examples. Like I said, I'm not a YouTuber at all. So yeah, just like if you guys would support me, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, have a nice day.